Item number one will be approval of the closed session minutes dated January 23rd, 2024. I'll entertain a motion to approve those.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number one, I'll entertain a motion to uphold student disciplinary case 272160.
So moved.
And a second.
Second.
Mrs. Evaldi?
Yes.
Mrs. Brazel?
Yes.
Mrs. Judy?
Yes.
Mr. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Mr. Beavers?
Yes.
Okay.
Item-
Appointments, ready? No.
Closed session.
Semi-annual.
Got a semi-annual review, closed minutes. Entertain a motion to declare those still closed.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second. Is that a voice or?
That's a voice.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Now on to employments.
And for certified employee, Mr. Todd, a $2,500 stipend for his school improvement work.
Entertain a motion to approve that.
So moved.
And a second.
Second.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mrs. Brazel?
Yes.
Mr. Green?
Yes.
Mrs. Evaldi?
Yes.
Mrs. Judy?
Yes.
Mr. Beavers?
Yes.
Next item, the administration recommends the involuntary transfer of Bailey Hicks at General John A. Logan, Dean of Students, to Murphysboro High School Special Education at the close of this school year.
Entertain a motion to approve that.
So moved.
And a second.
Second.
Mrs. Evaldi?
Yes.
Mrs. Judy?
Yes.
Mr. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Mrs. Brazel?
Yes.
Mr. Beavers?
Yes.
Next would be the voluntary transfer of November Davison from General John A. Logan, Student Advocate, to MMS Student Advocate.
So moved.
And a second.
Second.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Mrs. Evaldi?
No.
Mrs. Judy?
Yes.
Mrs. Brazel?
Yes.
Mr. Green?
Yes,
Mr. Beavers?
Yes.
but without adding Scout in there, the general retains ownership.
We're
Oh.
working out a custody agreement at the moment.
It's funny.
You think I'm kidding? I get 2 days a week. And sleepovers when she goes out of town. That's our current plan.
The next items are two postings, an ELL teaching position, as well as an ELL para, and a social media online communication specialist part-time.
Entertain a motion to approve those postings.
So moved.
And a second.
Second.
Mrs. Evaldi?
Yes.
Mrs. Brazel?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Mrs. Judy?
Yes.
Mr. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Beavers?
Yes.
Item number 5, the administration is recommending the non-renewal of the certified probationary teacher who was discussed in closed session.
Entertain a motion to approve that.
So moved.
And a second.
Second. Sure.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mrs. Judy?
Yes.
Mrs. Brazel?
Yes.
Mr. Green?
Yes.
Mrs. Evaldi?
Yes.
Mr. Beavers?
Yes.
And the last item is to approve the administration salary increase for the district network administrator IT director, which is Mr. Kevin Haldeman, for the 23-24 fiscal year, effective immediately.
Entertain a motion to approve that.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mrs. Brazel?
Yes.
Mrs. Judy?
Oh, yes.
Mr. Green?
Yes.
Mrs. Evaldi?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Mr. Beavers?
Yes. And I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Hold on.
Oh, gosh.
Need to approve a cook by the name of,
Hang on.
Somebody.
He's, I sent you the email and now I'm looking for it. Edward.
Let's go back in close session.
Edward in the kitchen, search the K.
Edward.
He graduated last year.
He's
No.
already hired.
He's already hired. No. Me and
Discussion
Kelly's
is where you're right
boyfriend.
now, so that's-
Edward
Keels.
Edward Keels. Let's go 10 o'clock.
the non-certified position of cook pending all completion of paperwork and fingerprinting
He's been subbing, so he's already has that.
of Edward Keels.
Okay.
So we
Entertain a
need
motion to
Sold.
approve that.
So moved.
Second.
He's been
Mr.
subbing.
Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Green?
Yes.
Mrs. Brazel?
Yes.
Mrs. Evaldi?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Mrs. Judy?
Yes.
Mr. Beavers?
Yes. Now I'll entertain a motion to adjourn before
So
anybody
moved.
says anything else.
Second.
And a second.
Second.
All in favor say